What's up everybody, Dead Girl here. Today we're hitting the road and heading out to Coliseum of Comics where Mr. Rick Gonzalez and JD Ellis will be performing a special effects makeup demo. I'll be out there assisting and I will set up the tripod so you guys can see all the action. Let's go. We have made it to Coliseum of Comics and I'm going to see if JD needs some help getting set up. We're currently waiting on Mr. Rick and we're going to get started. Coliseum of Comics is all ready for Halloween. They've got this awesome spooky section set up with some really cute pops. They've got some Disney pops. I love this Elvira Funko. And they've got a cool little switchboard for Elvira. Some spooky comics. So they've got quite the collection of Halloween goodies here at Coliseum of Comics. Make sure that you guys pop in and check them out. They've got a little bit of everything. They've got comics, they have figure building kits for some gaming, they've got new comics, old comics, they've also got these really awesome figures. That Harley Quinn is cool, Lobo's awesome. They've got some Gundam kits, some anime stuff. They've literally got a little bit of everything here. Oh, and some Star Wars. Just wanted to kind of show you guys around just a little bit before we start doing the demo. So cool. For those of you that don't know, I'm a huge comic fan and I do collect them, but I do tend to collect some of the older comics, like some of the old Lady Death and Evil Ernie and Purgatory when they came out by Chaos Comics, or moons ago. And I'm always on the lookout, so if anybody finds any, let me know in the comment section down below. It's a pretty big store. This is the one out by the Millennium Mall, by the way. Oh, look at all these Star Wars figures. Those are cool. Alright, sounds like they're going to start getting set up, so I am going to go lend a helping hand. The boys are here, Mr. Rick and JD. They're slowly getting their stuff set up. Just to show you.
It's medium. I can mix up with what I have there. So.
For today's special effects makeup demo, they're actually going to be using products that you can find around the household. For example, this is some grease makeup that you can purchase from Walgreens or Walmart. Super affordable and easy. They've also got some other paints here. So everything they're going to be using is going to be stuff that you can find easily in the store. And just to show you guys,
This is the old Ruby's Monster Value set for $8. And for $8 you get all of these cream makeups. And you can actually mix the cream makeups and you can cut them with a little bit of just regular household isopropyl alcohol. Doesn't even have to be that high a percentage. You can make washes out of it. It's really cool.
so he's going to be applying that as a zombie makeup today.
Doesn't read properly.
JD has begun to do a zombie application. So again, this is stuff that you can find in the store. And he's kind of blended a few of the colors together. So he's using like a nice yellowish shade to kind of bring her dead out. And this is, since we're not joining up her clues, we're just doing her face. So he's got a lovely little haircut poncho on her to keep her clothes safe. And he's using a trip brush. And again, that's something that you can buy easily at the store quite cheaply. So currently he's just basing her out, kind of paling her out, because if you're dead, let's face it, your skin's a little paler. And then Mr. Rick and his assistant Roxy are going to be turning that gentleman into a Frankenstein type monster. He's making her dead and delicious, he said, in case you didn't hear him. And Mr. Rick has started to base him out using the same chip brush. It's great if you're doing lots of coverage. And this is just a free demo out here at Coliseum of Comics. So while you're shopping, you can watch some makeups getting done.
I just don't look anything like I do at work. I actually have makeup.
Just to show you his products that he'll be using today. Just making them nice and pretty.
My liver's failing.
Mr. Rick is applying some cotton to do the buildup, and that's just cotton balls that you can buy from CVS or Walgreens or Walmart or any of those stores. By the way, we are not sponsored by any of them, but hey, if they're willing to, I'm willing to talk. So Mr. Rick is pulling up that cotton buildup that he's doing there.
And then I think Nicole's gonna be a vampire.
So he's just slowly building up that forehead. So Mr. Rick is wetting that down so that it gets a good stick. We've also mixed some of these colors. So we have mixed in the yellow, the blue, and the white to get that lovely shade of green. That's going to be part of his makeup. So they're just kind of working to get that down. While they're doing that, JD is over here working his magic for his zombie makeup, and as you can tell, her skin is already paler. He's working to get those bags around her eyes to kind of deaden them in like they normally do.
Where we're going with this, I don't normally show
Is
people
lovely.
till the end, but since it's
Now Mr. Rick is applying some latex to that cotton piece. Now for those of you that aren't familiar with Mr. Rick or his work, he was actually worked on Day of the Dead alongside of Tom Savini and Nicotero, and that was George A. Romero's film. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest it. It is one of my favorites. And working with him today is Roxy. For those of you that are Horror Nights fan, she was actually the original Terror Queen at Halloween Horror Nights. So they're blending that in, adding that liquid latex to get that to hold down nice and good. And so far it looks like it's coming along swimmingly. So JD is now filling in some of that temple space to make it look like it's been receding into her head. And the trick that he's doing is having her open her mouth, because once you do that, it actually reveals where your temples are and makes it easier for the artist to do that application. And he's going with a very light zombie makeup. And as it progresses, you'll see that it's starting to kind of recede. So see where his adding that makeup in, it's really highlighting that temple and making the skin look sunken in. So I just wanted to show you guys JD's progression on his cream makeup zombie. She's looking lovely. Concentration on his face. She's looking good. She's looking pretty dead to me. I don't know. She's having a bad day.
we're going to tip into
And
the green.
Mr. Rick and Roxy are working. I'm going to come around to the other side and show you guys a better shot. So Mr. Rick and Roxy have that beautiful build-up going. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. And that's just cotton latex being stippled in and some grease paint. And he is coming along rather nicely. So JD is working on adding some wounds to her face. So it looks like she was in a battle. Because you can't just die regularly. You have to go out fighting. So it looks like she was fighting for it, but unfortunately, she's not going to make it. And then our monster over here, Mr. Rick is getting some application done. Adding some various colors. They've got his forehead that they're working on, and they're also working on his cheek. We're getting there slowly but surely. Our monsters are taking shape here at Coliseum of Comics. Our zombie is looking a little sunken in. She's got some wounds going on. Looking great. Our monster is coming along just as well. Quite the transformation these two are undergoing here today. And JD is adding a bite wound to her face to signify how she got to this state. And this is all being done freehand with cream makeups that you can buy at your local drugstore. Some beautiful makeup job. See, he's happy, smiling. He's having a good time. You're good. There you go. There you go. With added sound effects. And JD Zombie is complete.
Mind your way. Over here.
Now you're good. He's showing her that final look.
I haven't slept in like 30 days.
Let's see that bite. Let's see the bite. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Great job, sir.
And now Sarah has
Adding just a little bit more.
other people.
She was having some snacks.
Yeah, she's
Just adding a little bit more blood.
She was a
Looks like she's been eating.
I have a picture of my son. He took one of the severed legs from one of the zombie movies.
Yummy.
That looks crazy.
She's having
Pass
snacks.
people up on traffic.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to Walgreens.
Yeah, go to Walgreens.
Do some shopping.
I'll be running around today doing shopping.
I had the 5-gallon bug spray filled with blood. And I had them all just line up. And I'm just like,
That's going to do it for our day out here at Coliseum of Comics. A big thank you to Coliseum of Comics for having us out. Huge thank you, of course, to my amazing husband, JD, for bringing me along, and Mr. Rick Gonzalez, as well as Roxy and all the models that were there. We had a great time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, keep it spooky. Bye.